Welcome back to our science unit. This is our plants and animals, unit 1. Today's lesson 4 is what different parts do plants have? Make sure you have your science workbook with you. We're going to do quite a few pages of this together. And you need a pencil, of course. Open your workbook to lesson 3. Follow along as I read to you. What different parts do plants have? Phenomenon. Even though they look different, these are all flowers. What do you wonder about this phenomenon? They started the sentence for you. I wonder blank. What do you wonder about this? Let me read the phenomenon to you one more time. Even though they look different, these are all flowers. What do you wonder about this phenomenon? I wonder, and go ahead and write what you wonder. We're going to read the science text. Number 1, roots. One plant part may be hard to see. This part is called the root. Some roots can be seen above ground, but most roots are under the ground. Plant roots have different shapes and sizes. Carrot plants have a fat root that points straight down. Lettuce has thin roots with many branches. Tree roots have many thick branches. They may grow deep down in the ground. Plant roots hold the plant in place in the ground. They keep the plant from falling over. Let's look at this next page in our workbooks. It says number 1, roots. Let me read the directions for you, which show roots. Circle 3 pictures. Circle the 3 pictures that show plant roots. Look closely at those pictures, okay? 3 of them are showing roots and 1 is not. Circle so that I can see your circle in your workbook, okay? Okay, hopefully you found 3. Now, fill in the blank. Roots blank. And there's 2 choices. Copy the words from one of these choices. So, make food for the plant. Hold the plant in place. Roots make food for the plant, or roots hold the plant in place. Hopefully you remember what we just read from our workbook, from our textbook. Copy the words that complete that sentence correctly. I'm going to read them one more time for you. Roots blank make food for the plant, hold the plant in place. So go ahead and write the words that make that correct. So next we're going to read about the stems. And then we're going to do a workbook page about stems. So you want to really listen and pay attention. Roots are connected to stems. Most roots are below ground. Most stems are above ground. Some plants have just one stem. Other plants have many stems. Stems connect the roots to other parts of a plant. Stems hold up a plant. There are many kinds of stems. Tomato plants have soft stems. They're easy to bend. A tree trunk is a hard stem. It does not bend easily. Some palm trees have very tall stems. Strawberry plants have shorter stems. They grow close to the ground. Now look at our next page in our workbook. Number 2, stems. Let me read the directions for you. Which show stems? Circle 3 pictures that show the plant stems. One of them does not show the stem. Don't circle that one. Circle the 3 that do show a plant stem. Now, let's look at the bottom of our page. It says, fill in the blank. Stems blank. Here's your 2 choices. Connect other plant parts to roots or are roots. So you're either going to write stems connect other plant parts to roots or stems are roots. Ooh, hopefully you know which one of those makes more sense. Let me read it one more time and you copy the words that you believe are correct. So, connect other plant parts to roots or are roots. All right, from our pictures, you might have guessed, number 3 is the leaves. The leaves have an important job, okay? Listen close. Plants do not get food the way people or other animals get food. Plants make their own food. I'm going to read that paragraph again. That was important. Plants do not get food the way people or other animals get food. Plants make their own food. Leaves are plant parts that make food for the plant. Plants use sunlight, water, and air to make their food in their leaves. Leaves are different shapes and sizes. Some plants have leaves that are wide and flat. Some plants have long, skinny leaves called needles. Most leaves are green. In the fall, some leaves change their color. Let's go to the next page in our workbook. Number 3, leaves. Let me read the directions for you. Which show leaves? Circle 3 pictures. So 3 of those show leaves and 1 does not. So circle those 3. Be sure that your circle can be seen by your teacher. Now let's look at the bottom of the page. Fill in the blank. Leaves blank. Here's our 2 choices. Make food, form roots. What do leaves do? Leaves make food or leaves form roots. Write the correct words on the line. One more time. Leaves make food, or is it leaves form roots? Write your answer neatly on that line. Can you guess what we're talking about next? Number 4 is flowers and fruits. Have you ever found a seed inside an orange? New orange trees grow from orange seeds. Orange trees have white flowers. A flower is the plant part that makes seeds and fruit. Many flowers are bright and colorful. The orange you eat is the fruit of the orange tree. A fruit is the plant part that forms around a seed. Fruits may be hard or soft, big or small. Nuts are hard fruits with one seed inside. Raspberries are soft fruits with many seeds. We're working on the next page in our workbook. Check us out. Aren't we getting a lot of work done today? All right, number 4, flowers and fruits. Let me read the directions for you. Which show flowers or fruits? Circle 3 pictures. Remember, only circle the pictures that either show flowers or fruits. Circle 3, one of them is definitely not showing a flower or a fruit. Now let's look at the bottom of our page. Fill in the blank. Flowers and fruits blank. Hold up the plant. Form around seeds. Which one is correct? Flowers and fruits hold up the plant. Form around seeds. Write the correct words on the line. Print neatly. I'm going to read both answers with the beginning of the sentence. Flowers and fruits hold up the plant. Or is it flowers and fruits form around seeds? Make the correct choice and write it neatly. Labeling plant parts. Label the plant parts. Let's look at our word bank. Leaves, stem, roots, flower. Let's start up at the top with the yellow part. What should I label that yellow part? We just got done reading about that part, so you probably had that fresh in your mind. The flower. That's right. Now, this next one is pointing at that long, straight green thing. What is that part? It goes all the way from the flower down to the bottom there. If you said stem, you're correct. I'm going to cross that off. Okay. Next, we're pointing to a big green part. It's kind of hanging off of that stem. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that look like that. What part of the plant is that? Yep, you're right. It's the leaves. Good job. Crossing that off my list. And last, we're left with just one word left in our bank, and that's roots. That's an important part of our plant. So there's our roots, and we're crossing that off. Nice work, first graders. Lesson summary. Plants have different parts. Roots hold the plant in place. Stems hold up the leaves. Leaves make food. Flowers make fruits. Fruits are plant parts that form around seeds. That does pretty well sum up the important parts of our lessons today. Now for homework. Turn to the page. It looks a little bit like the part we just did together, only it's a different kind of flower. I want you to do this page. It says, show what you know, label the plant parts. So you're going to nice and neatly write the name of the part next to it. And word bank at the bottom, it says flowers, leaves, roots, stem. Can you read those with me this time again? Flowers, leaves, roots, stem. Now, that's your homework for today's science lesson, but I want to tell you a little bit about our next lesson that we'll be starting to grow our own plants. So the hybrid students will bring their plant kits home with them from school on Monday or Tuesday. Virtual students will pick their plant kits up from the school on Wednesday. Please do not start your experiment. We will start this together in our next video lesson on Wednesday. So please don't start. Follow the directions and do it like we're doing it, okay? All right, get that homework done before you stop your science for the day.